The sun had long since dipped below the horizon, leaving the sky a deep, star-dusted indigo. A faint salt breeze carried the scent of the ocean over the rocky shoreline. Leo pulled the last lantern from the trunk, its yellow glow cutting a soft circle in the vast darkness. Maya zipped up her daughter Lily's jacket, securing her against the coastal chill. Crabbing at night was a family tradition, a quiet ritual of patience and thrill. They clambered over the uneven, barnacle-encrusted rocks, their flashlights dancing ahead of them like curious fireflies. The waves crashed with a steady rhythm, a constant, low roar that seemed to swallow all other sounds. Leo carried the large wire traps, each baited with a piece of chicken neck tied firmly inside. Lily, just 9 years old, clutched a small bucket, her eyes wide with a mixture of excitement and awe. She was the official crab keeper for the night. They found their usual spot, a small, flat outcropping that dipped into a quiet inlet. Here, the water swirled gently, a stark contrast to the churning surf just beyond the rocks. Maya carefully lowered the first trap, the splash a surprisingly loud sound in the stillness. A second trap followed, then a third, all placed strategically among the submerged stones. Now began the long wait. The family sat in a huddle, sharing a thermos of hot cocoa and whispering stories. The only light came from their headlamps and the distant, twinkling lights of houses on the bluff. For a while, nothing happened. Lily began to hum a quiet tune, her fingers tracing the rough texture of the rock beneath her. Then, Leo saw it. A glint in the water near the first trap. It was a pair of glowing green eyes, and then another, and another. He grabbed the long net, his voice a low, excited whisper. "They're here." The first crab was a true beauty, its shell a vibrant mosaic of deep blue and purple. Its claws were a stunning cobalt, raised in a defiant, territorial pose. Leo scooped it up with a practiced flick of the net, its legs scrambling uselessly in the air. The crab's shell was hard and heavy, a testament to its age. Lily's bucket was ready, its small opening just wide enough. The crab dropped inside with a loud clatter, a sound that made them all jump. Its angry scuttling echoed from the plastic walls. They moved quickly to the next trap, their movements synchronized and efficient. The second crab was smaller but feistier, snapping its claws at the air. Maya laughed as she helped Leo secure it in the bucket. The night was a blur of flashlight beams, the rustling of traps, and the satisfying clatter of a new capture. There were quiet moments, too, when they simply watched the stars overhead, their outlines sharp and clear in the unpolluted night sky. The moon began to rise, casting a pale, ethereal light over the water. They talked about school, about work, and about the sheer, peaceful joy of being together. Each crab they caught felt like a small, hard-won victory. The night air grew cooler, and their faces were flushed with the thrill of the hunt. They had caught a dozen of the finest blue crabs by the time the moon was high in the sky. Lily had named them all. There was Pinchy, the one with the huge claws. There was Speedy, the one that almost got away. And there was Sheldon, the one with the perfectly round shell. The bucket felt heavy now, its contents a testament to their teamwork. It was the perfect ending to their expedition. Leo lifted the bucket, its weight a satisfying promise of a future feast. They began the trek back, the crunch of their boots on the loose pebbles the only sound besides the ceaseless waves. Blue crabs, scientifically known as Clinectes sapidus, are a prized delicacy and a vital part of many coastal ecosystems. Their name, sapidus, means savory, in Latin, a testament to their delicious flavor. These crustaceans are found along the Atlantic and Gulf coasts of North America. Male blue crabs are easily distinguished by their T-shaped abdomen, while females have a broad, inverted U-shape. A striking feature of the male is the vibrant blue coloration on its claws, which is how they get their common name. Females, in contrast, have bright red tips on their claws, which are often said to look like painted fingernails. Blue crabs are opportunistic feeders, preying on a variety of small fish, clams, snails, and even other crabs. Their powerful claws, called chelipeds, are used for both defense and for crushing the shells of their prey. Like all crabs, they must molt their hard exoskeleton to grow, a process during which they are extremely vulnerable. A recently molted crab is known as a soft-shell crab, a highly sought-after delicacy. Female blue crabs, or souks, can produce millions of eggs at a time, which they carry in a sponge-like mass under their abdomen. The blue crab's life cycle involves several larval stages before they mature into their familiar form. They are important scavengers, helping to clean up the seafloor and contributing to the health of their habitat. The Chesapeake Bay is particularly famous for its abundant blue crab population. Fishing for blue crabs is a popular recreational activity, often done with traps, lines, or nets. They are highly adaptable and can tolerate a wide range of salinities, from freshwater rivers to the salty ocean. Despite their tough exterior, they are a